Morning guys, we are making bacon. So we've got bacon medallions, which I'll cut the fat off. We've got mushrooms. We've got lighter cheese, which you get 40 grams of. I've got pepper for speed, which I'm not cooking by the way. We've got the wholemeal wraps from Slimmermild range, so only allow one for your healthy bee. We got light mayo, which is 2 swips. And then we have the fry light, which we are using, which is 3. So let's get into it. I'm just going to weigh out my cheese allowance. Let's stop that first. I'm going to have to cut it because my grater is in the dishwasher at the moment and I haven't got round to getting the dishwasher done. So we're going to cut the cheese today. I allowed 40 grams of this one. I was told in group there's another cheese you can get from Morrison's, which you get 70 grams of. So I'm going to buy it. I'm actually going to get it on my next shop because you get more than what you do with this one. There we go. And then for dinner tonight we've got Marry Me chicken pasta, which has a healthy A in it anyway. So that's the cheese allowance one. Turn the sails off. Next, we've got to cut the pepper because that's going to go inside the wrap. So I'm going to cut that now. So I'm going to use half of it because I'm going to use the rest of it later for my salads. Just going to put that on the sides like that. There we go. Then I'm going to chop up the mushrooms. We've got to cook them, so we're going to turn on the heat just for a minute. I'm going to use a couple. 4 is enough for me. Chop them up, stick them in the pan to cook. That's going to go inside our wrap. Next, we're going to cut the bacon medallions because we've got to remove the fat to make it free. These ones are unsmoked. So we're going to cut the fat off. Like so. Just get rid of all the fat that you can see. And that's going to go in the pan as well. While that is cooking, I'm going to prepare the wrap. So adding the Slimmermild pork sausages and the 2 sausage patties as well. So we're going to add that into the other air fryer. And they'll go in together. And then they'll all go together at the end. So we've got to let this one heat up. And then we'll put it in. So while we're waiting for that, I'll get back to you in a second. The next thing you want to do is get your mayo, get your 1 tablespoon mayo, stick it in the middle and literally cover the whole wrap with mayo. So this is 2 swips. Because it's light mayo. If you get the extra light mayo, it's only half a tin. When these are done, I'll add them to the wrap. So we're going to put the cheese in, like so. And then once that air fryer is heating up, we're going to put it in together. Get them cooked together. The sausage patties, I would say as well, if you don't like them plain on their own, you can add seasoning to them to make them a lot better. Because a lot of people ask me what do I have for breakfast a lot of time. So now the mushrooms are done, I'm going to add it to the wrap, and then we've just got to wait for the sausages and the patties. So the mushrooms and the bacon has been added to the wrap. So we are just waiting for the other air fryer, the grill, to heat up. Then we're going to put 2 pork sausages in and 2 sausage patties. We'll cut them up into pieces to put them in, otherwise the wrap won't wrap properly. This is called a breakfast wrap. It was my own invention. I haven't copied anybody's recipe. This is just my own recipe. Kind of put it together really. So yeah, so I'm just waiting on that, and then we'll add everything together, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I've got pepper on the side because it doesn't all fit in the wrap otherwise, and then I've got to cut the sausage patties up when they're done. They go in for 20 minutes, and then I'll cut them up on a board or plate, and then they'll go into the wrap. So we're just waiting for the air fryer now. Done, so I'm going to get them out, and then I'm going to put them into a plate and then cut them up. So we've got these sausage patties, which I'm now putting on there. Oops. We've got the 2 pork sausages, which look lush. We're just going to cut them up with a pair of scissors, guys, with a pair of scissors. So this is what they look like. So I'm now going to cut them up with a pair of scissors, or scissors as everyone else's. So get your pair of scissors. Literally, so much easier. Then cutting them up with a knife. There we go. And that just sits on top like that. Then we've got this one. Stab it with a fork. There's one. Cut it up as small as you can, and it will just fit in there a lot better. Then we're going to cut the sausages up. Like that, and then stick them in. This might not wrap up very well, but we'll see. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Just squish everything down as best as you can, and then just literally wrap it up. Like so. And there is your wrap, and obviously I've got my pepper on the side.